Peace and love, 13 love. What up? Mommy Chi in the building. So, y'all, today, having a great day. Full of those good energies, high vibrations, baby. And I want to speak with everyone. The topic is creativity. Creativity is something that, like, I just want to embrace all the way. Like, I always want to be my creative self, like, even in the way that I express myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at my hair wrap and um, just, I look like a creative person when I look at myself. So, I don't know what y'all see, but that's what you need to see. All right. Creativity is associated with a person who is able to adapt and break down the information, disseminate the information to themselves, higher knowledge. So no wonder that's something that's suppressed all the way around. Like when you look at most people's jobs, lacks creativity. And they actually have created a facade in most people's mind that when you want to do a creative job, then you need to be looking not to get paid very much. Which in really is the opposite. Because if you are thinking enough outside of the box to invest and, bring forth your manifestations that you have in your mind forth, most cases, that's where you find the most success. And you find that financially, you find that spiritually, you find that physically, and you find it mentally because it becomes your manifestation. You're putting forth your dream. You're no longer painting somebody else's picture. We gotta paint our own picture. Fuck that. We not painting nobody else's picture. So anyway, should I say excuse my language? I guess if some people offended by the F bomb. Creativity. The best way that I could let people think about when you was young and you liked to draw and you had that notebook and you just could draw anything. Like it was nothing that you didn't feel like you could draw. We have to go back to that thought process, that childlike memory, that childlike approach towards handling things without fear. Because this program system has programmed fear, fear, fear all over again, wrapped up in some more fear, looking like, but it's fear. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta let that shit go. Because all of that does is that allows you to keep hindering yourself from growing. You don't look at anything as it becomes achievable. You don't see it as achievable. It just look like something that I can't do. Oh, I don't know how to do that. I'm not gonna mess with that because I can't do it. And then you automatically start to self-sabotage yourself. You see what the cycle starts to do. So the creativity is being suppressed in people, and when they don't do things at work, the first thing you hear a person say is, I'm just going to take it easy at home. So now they're associating being creative with work because you're using your skill. Somebody else has fine-tuned it for whatever it is that you need to do, whether it's filing, whether it's doing some computer work, at answering their phones on their system. They're allowing you to focus all your energy on what they have the task for you to do. So y'all just do something. You have children. We have children, nieces around us, nephews around us, our own daughters and sons. Do things with them. Even if it's something creative as not necessarily with art itself, but making up words, expressing yourself, freestyle acting, bust out, have a talent show. Children love talent shows. I'm telling you. And then you get some good laughs. They will have you going. They have so much talent though. And they get to express themselves, which is healthy. And it's something that we have to encourage because the school system is very systematic. System. And it's teaching our children to suppress the way they want to express themselves. So they don't know how to establish how they want to be. I don't know how I should feel and think because all I know is what they taught me in school. I've never had time to cultivate what I like, what I want, or to even establish in my mind what is it that I like, what is it that I want. So that creativity, y'all. Even if you go one step every day and say something, just the first thing you see, make a rhyme out of it. Like sometimes I see the first thing is water. Water, water. I got a best friend, her name Allison Porter. Something like that. It's just, I don't know. That was the first thing that came to my mind, but y'all get what I'm saying. You have to. That's creative though. And then I laugh. And now let's look at the what comes with it. What comes with when you express yourself creatively? Now you release these different endorphins in your body, and it's like a happy bug. So now I'm full of that energy. That is creative. That is the energy that growers. You're a creator. Creative energy is directly related to being a creator. So the words so similar. And when you have that energy, then you start to grow. You manifest. You unlock those powers. You become in alignment. You become one with the universe. You can tap into the source because creativity is the key. Creativity has always been what has uplifted our people. The outside not thinking the same. You got to think differently. We can't think just like everybody else. That shit don't work. It hasn't been working. So creativity. Another thing I would recommend for creative ideas would be just looking at different stuff you can use in your own home that you would normally either purchase on your own or that you would normally throw away. Start utilizing stuff in a more abstract way. For instance, as far as like things for your children, baby wipes. I saw a video about how you do the paper towels with the water and make your own baby wipes. Well, I was using different things like cloths and creating them and, putting solutions on them like that. But I'm going to do that video on the baby wipes with the paper towels. Like, that's tight. And I did some for my son, and it came out good. I like how that was. But using that and using natural ways to kill bacteria, and that's creative. To go back to how our ancestors was and how their ancestors were, that means you're looking outside of this little box of a society that they put on people, people who accept it. You don't have to accept it. You can choose to be creative. You can choose to awaken that creative person, excuse me, that creative energy inside. You know what I'm saying? You can choose that. You can make these choices, these steps. And it's a journey, y'all. That's all. And some things, when you embrace them, it opens more doors than others. This is one of them. When you open the door to creativity and you embrace it, then you see how much you're able to grow and go even further because it aids you. It is something that you incorporate. It's not something that you separate. You see what I'm saying? You put it together and then you see how the picture all just flows. It's really art. So, wanted to share on creativity. Please, y'all. Creativity is the key. And creativity is what will help our children incorporate some type of creative activity with your children or with children that are around you. Touch somebody. Life. Positive way. High vibrations. Yeah, yeah. Put it on the square, baby.